Oh, good morning, Deadbeat Donnie. How's it going? Oh, it's going all right. Thanks for asking. I just love this time together, when we're setting up and aiming the camera at the mirror and talking. These moments of clarity in the morning are not to be, don't let them go. I mean, do what you got to do. Roll your own tape at home, because this is when we are the brightest and the most focused on the shit that really needs to be focused on before the rest of the world barges in. By rest of the world, I mean the kids, the wife, the dogs, the cats, the turtles, the parrots, whatever. It's like you've got this moment. If it's 5 minutes, if it's an hour, however much time you can carve out for yourself at the start of the day before you let the world in, just appreciate the luxury that you have by having, say, oh my God, I got half an hour to myself. I can do anything I want. Oh fuck, what do I do? Shit. No, but seriously, there are tons of things you will find yourself wanting to do and doing, like this, like rolling tape and letting your mind explode, because then you go back into this kind of fit-in mode, and when you get to work, you're on cruise control, man. Anybody asks anything out of the norm from you, it really freaks you out. It's like a 10-foot wave just hits your little dinghy, and you're like, shit, I'm gonna have to put in an actual half-hour work today. Fuck, I was not prepared for that. So, this is a touchy subject right here, ladies and gentlemen, but it's one that needs to be addressed. And I forget the story that came in the news. If you've been watching the news for me, then, whatever, you know it. Every day there's some story about how somebody tipped somebody $900 on a $61 meal. And that's fine. I don't know that it's front page news anymore. Neither are the ones where, oh yeah, I tipped her $5,000 when I was drunk, and I would like that tip back if I could, because I was not in my right mind place. No, fuck you. So tipping is this thing. It's a touchy subject for some people. I find that everybody has a problem with much of what goes into the whole tipping scheme, and I use the word scheme appropriately because everything else would be profane, and let's keep this a family show if we can, eh? Alright, so here's the thing. We're in Vegas. We're visiting some friends who live in Vegas, and it was their idea that we all get dressed up and go out to a steakhouse with 2 first names in the title and pay outrageous sums to be among the beautiful people. So we get dressed up and we pull up and we give them our car, and we're going to get dinged for that, so that they can park it in some ghetto neighborhood while we eat and then bring it back without mirrors and hubcaps and shit. And hey, look on that stub there you got there? Says no responsibility. Pah! Now give us our goddamn tips if you would, thank you. So yeah, tipping. It's not one of my favorite things, because at the end of that night, when we paid like $25 for appetizers, I paid $75 for a piece of meat, some potatoes, and some vegetables. I hate vegetables. So we had probably like a $300 bill at the end of the night. Now you do the math. Well, we didn't have to do the math because they added the gratuity, just of their own free will, which added a huge chunk. I mean, it's not like we were going to run out without tipping, but the point of saying, oh yes, here, boom, mandatory gratuity, that just felt a little bit much, because, let's face it, what is tipping? Well, it's welfare, It's, well, I couldn't come up with some myself, so I'm going to need you to pay that for me, on top of what I'm charging you for the food. What industry other than restaurants does that work in? I sell things in my daily life. I don't tip people for coming into my place of business and giving me business. It seems to me like, bam! Oh yeah? Come on, give me some more business. I dare you. Come back. Come on. No, it's like, dude, I want you to come back like clockwork. If you need whatever I sell that you like, I want to make it as easy for you to give me your money as possible. I don't want to take more than you want to pay. I want to meet right there on that precipice. Ooh, perfect. We are both happy at this point. Any other jiggle jaggle of that thing, and it's kind of like one guy feels like, I kind of got it in the butt on that one. So tipping, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Especially because now they're trying to get it to go up to, well, let's get it so that it's socially, societally established at 20%. That's the sweet spot. No, it's not the sweet spot. I think 10% is a better arrangement if we insist on keeping tipping. Because let's say it, if you go into the business of running a restaurant or a bar and you couldn't make it without that tip arrangement, then what are you doing? You're doing something wrong. So let's abolish the whole tip thing, because really what it is it's a smoke screen. We're not getting at the real issue. And the real issue is pay people what you're going to pay people. And then charge your customers what you're going to charge customers. Don't give us any bullshit, We already got the tax thing built in, which is always a nice surprise if we're giving you enough money. I give you $300 business, and then I got the state going, boom, hey, here's ours. I want to walk into a place knowing the price. I don't need to know how much you're paying your workers. I don't need to be asked to pay your workers for you. I just want a fucking burger.